We'll walk around. I wanna see some tigers. Walk around. I wanna see some tigers and some Pete's. I really wanna hear some squeaks. Walk round the compound.
Look at the hey. Hey. And then on this side, and then this side too. And then this. Hey. And then you can see. Hey. So yeah, all the stuff that's in the barn is hay that we're gonna be able to use for the cats' bedding in the wintertime when it gets cold. And it all came from the fields over there. And then all the hay that's out there, Calvin's gonna be able to take and feed to his horsies. Yeah. Because he was the one that was able to get the machine and bring it over and do all this stuff. So, yeah. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat how that works out? But, the stuff in the barn is about 82 bales, which Heidi and I went around this section of the field and then that, and then a little bit from over there. We were collecting yesterday and the day before, in the middle of stupid hot, very stupid hot. Hi Yama. Look at you. But yeah, dangerous. I almost gave myself a legitimate heat injury. Heat. Well, and it wasn't because of the started off hay, but then after we get done putting pallets and pallets and pallets of hay, you know, picking them up and stacking them and doing everything. Heidi's driving the tractor, blah 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 blah, and I'm picking up the stuff. And then we have a trailer load of junk. It was mostly like torn down like construction material from like all the storm damage from like the winter storm. And it was just on an old flatbed trailer, and we gotta get that crap out of here. That stuff's just been hi baby girl. So it's just a bunch of heavy construction materials, just wood and just old carpeting sections and floor things and paneling and wall material and just stuff like that. So I had a trailer load of that, and then Heidi and I decided, after we get done loading up all of the hay, we're like, well, let's go down to the dump because they're still open, and it's like Labor Day weekend, and they're only going to be open for so long. So we got to get out there. We got to get them the good dump hours. There's got to get good dump space. Hi, Fred. Hello, Frederick. Whoa, there's some Pete's. But yeah, well, so after it got done, and this is, being out there for a few hours, loading hay bales, and then doing the, going and doing like offloading trailer into some offloading construction materials into like, those gigantic, right, and those like big dumpsters that are the size of semi-truck trailers, or if you're like in New Jersey, tractor trailers, which I never understood that regional thing, where some people look at it's a semi-truck trailer, and they're like, oh yeah, you got to back your tractor trailer. You got to back up that tractor trailer, so we'll be behind the Woolworths, so we can offload it, the Woolworths. Back up your tractor trailer. I guess it's like I grew up like in Wisconsin around farms, and I'm like, I'm around actual tractors and tractor trailers, and that looks like an 18-wheel big rig. That doesn't look like a tractor. See, where I come from, tractors are tractors. Okay, let's get this straight, Jersey. Whoa, I don't know if you heard that. That was Ruby. But yeah, after about 3/4 of the way, hey, what are you doing? Yeah? Are you being cute? 3/4 of the way, offloading that trailer, I had to take a break, but it was one of those kind of breaks where it was just like, I'm not in a good spot, where it's just like there's legit. If I had check engine lights going, it's just like, oh no, uh-oh. We're gonna go into like a forced degrade mode, where like your phone goes into like, we're gonna basically limit the amount of apps we can run so that we can preserve the integrity of the system. Okay, thanks. That's how I got. I will. Look at you. And I went and sat in the truck where where Heidi was. And then she's like, you don't look so good. I'm like, and the thing is like she has to be very careful about like what she's doing, because she's mending. She's mending a partially, it's like a partially detached retina or something like that. So she has to be very careful about like lifting things and doing any sort of heavy type of stuff. And then she has to also kind of go around wearing an eye patch. And I totally make pirate jokes. Like, look at this is my sexy pirate. Arr. She's like, shut up. When we go to the dump, yeah, it's like there's, for how much stuff you offload, you have to pay the county, because it's a county run kind of thing. So then I'd be like, how many doubloons do we owe the man for offloading our booty? Hey, Bobby. Oh. Noe. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi. Hello. How are you? Sorry, there's some schmutz. It's better. Okay. Got the sunset. But I have worked in so much hot and heat, and really paying attention to your body, paying attention to what your body is saying. That's so important. It's very critical to being out here. And you know the difference between just like, this just stinks. I'm uncomfortable. To just like, something's wrong. You're like, uh-oh. And this is the other thing too. Like my check engine lights are coming on inside of my head, and I'm like, but there's two more mattresses, and the other part of me is just like, you need to go and sit down. Mattresses. I don't want to be here all day. And it's funny because like even the guy that worked over at the dump, because we're talking, because that guy, he's outside he's helping people offload stuff all day too. And he was helping unload vehicles into other things, and I was kind of on my own. But we were talking because he works outside, and I'm accustomed to that, and saying like, oh yeah, I drink this and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, I take magnesium tablets. I'm like, oh, it's a pretty good idea. Yo, you make sure to. What about your potassium? How do you get that? So we're just a couple of guys, couple of work outside fellas that's talking about their electrolytes. Oh, that's what you do. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. I said, oh, look at her. She's getting all springy. She's getting springy. You act far too young. You act too young. This is not how older gals should behave. Look at you. No. We don't need to do that. But yeah, went into the air conditioning and really just for a couple of minutes. Was able to get my bearings back, went outside, finished the load. So it was like it felt very accomplished. Got all that stuff done, which is a huge undertaking, getting things back into situation. But yeah, it was, I think the temperature's been triple digits, but then it's also been super humid. Oh, like with all of them hurricanes kind of bringing moisture up and stuff like that. We don't necessarily get so much of like oh my gosh, the hurricane knocked her down. It's the cat 4 knockdown. Oh, it keeps on blowing her around. It's the effects of the hurricane. You take shelter. Call FEMA. We gotta get some pallets of bottled water. No, she keeps on getting blown over. Even more. Watch out. Tigers just getting blown around all over the place. Looks like we're in the eye of the storm right now. We're in a calm moment. An eye of the storm. Okay, this is good. We can finally catch our breath. We need to do an inventory of the local area to see what sort of devastation has been wrought upon the populations. So just hang tight. Hi. Ooh. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. All right. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Still in the eye. We're still in the eye. Okay, that's good. But yeah, we're actually fairly close. I mean, like relatively speaking, I would not say that. Oh, we're a Gulf, but we're closer to the Gulf than, let's say, like Ohio or Pennsylvania. But because of just like the unique way that the air kind of pushes tropical storms once they make landfall, we actually experience the direct effects of hurricanes here in this part of Texas. Very rare, like extremely rarely. It is more common for people in like Ohio and Pennsylvania to experience the extratropical kind of storminess, from Gulficanes than it is for us here. Oh, we were also chopping bushes down. That was the other thing too. Oh my gosh, was that yesterday or was that the day before? No. Yesterday we were chopping bushes. Yesterday, the day before that. Okay, now we were chopping bushes. Day before that we were chopping bushes. Because you notice there's a bunch of a lot of the berry bushes, a lot of the poke salad, which is these ones. Usually, but this time of year, this one is actually looking pretty decent. But most of the ones on the outside, they start dying. They start dying, and then they look just really ratty and trashy. And then it's also, you got to start pulling them up anyway, because it's just getting to that time of year. And whenever the poke salad, because here's the other thing, like the poke salad bushes will start to go. And then maybe like those types of bushes will start to go. But it's like a phased approach. And we've done it in the past where it's like, oh, just wait until they all die. And then we'll just go and pluck them all out at the same time. That's awful. That's way too much work. So it's just like, no. Okay, when one type of bush starts getting brown, we're going to chop those down and take them. And then when the next type of bush starts getting brown, we're going to chop those down. So it's an incremental thing. We're not having to basically just like, okay, we're going to have to spend an entire week landscaping. That's no fun. No fun. I heard you squeaking. I'll take purring. I will take purring. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, you can see there was the evidence of stalks right there. There's berry. You can see the evidence of there was a berry bush. Oh, right there. You can see them. There was a bush massacre. A mass of bush in this region. And it was covered up. Do you know anything about that? Hi, Ren. Hi. Melissa says hi. She does. She says hi. She says hi. She says hi. Solano, I want to tell you something very cool, very important. I got a dub today in Fortnite solos. Yeah, I did. That was my sixth dub in like the last couple of months. I don't know what happened, but I actually got my first Fortnite dub, as in W, as in win. I got my first one like a month and a half ago, and I've actually been turning my franchise around. Been playing it for like a few years, hadn't got one. I let it down. I put it down for like a year and a half, something like that. Hadn't touched it. Picked it back up. Been actually doing some good stuff. Not sitting there saying just like, oh my gosh, watch out kids, it's the next ninja. I'm just happy. I'm proud. Okay? People that, I don't care. You're so basic. I realize this. Okay. Like things that I've been doing, like, you know, like a lot lately. I like Marvel movies. Okay? Yes, Kiara. I've been listening to a lot of Hall & Oates. Yeah, and I play Fortnite. Okay, I get it. I'm basic. I don't care. And I also hang out with a bunch of tigers. Oh, maybe we forgot about that. You're so boring and basic. Did you see the company I keep? Oh, you shut your mouth. You shut your face. I have cool friends. But yeah, it's actually I've been playing more, but like playing more like specifically, You know, not just for like the fun of it, but like really trying to get into like the tactics and the strategy. You know, doing it as a study of strategy. In a lot of ways, and I still get a lot of fun from it. But yeah, and funny enough, Heidi and I bond over it. She watches me play, and she's my navigator. She'll be like, oh, there's stuff over there, there's things over there. Oh, look, there's a guy coming down over that. I think I see a chest. Do you see that chest? I'm like, what? Where? Left? Oh, over there. Oh, good eye, hon. And then she does like a little bit of kind of roasting. She'll do kind of like some roasting stuff. I'm like, it's been a while since you got in a dub. It's kind of making me think a little bit less of your abilities. You know, it's kind of affecting my attraction to you. You know, as a man, as my husband, and I'm like, I got to start bringing these dubs home. I'm like, that's terrible. I'm like, you know what? She motivates me. She motivates me to be better. I appreciate her for it. She's like, come home with your shield or on it. Yes, ma'am. Hi. Hi. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Ward in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website. You got to do the website. carerescuetexas.com. For more information, you keep them tigers fed. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And thank you so much for your support. And we'll see you next time. All right, Sass.
Like and subscribe for more Big Cat content.